FirstCoin Club.
Hi, my name is David. I'm glad to see so many of you participate in this presentation. During the webinar, you might have some questions which I can't answer on the chat, but I can guarantee that at the end there won't be any questions left unanswered. In the next few minutes, I will show you how to achieve 109% profit in 6 months with your cryptocurrencies, more precisely with the FirstCoin project. But what is cryptocurrency? The first cryptocurrency, the one most of you have probably heard of, Bitcoin, started its journey in 2008. The purpose of Bitcoin after the economic crisis was to create a completely decentralized currency for the people, free of all states and institutions, so it could not be manipulated. This is built on a so-called blockchain technology. Imagine that entries are made of all transactions in a public ledger. This ledger is stored on all computers, so the system cannot be hacked because the certifying computers check each other at every moment throughout the world. Bitcoin has been on quite a journey. The price of one Bitcoin in 2008, and for quite a while afterwards, even in 2010, was around 1 cent, and everyone looked at it like toy money for programmers and bloggers. When they were finally accepted as legal currency at certain places, Bitcoin became more widely known. Because Bitcoin is a completely anonymous system, it does not require personal data, allowing it to spread even faster. This was followed by Bitcoin ATMs, and as indicated by the graph, while the price of one Bitcoin in April 2013 was $256, it exceeded $1,000 in November, and today, when Bitcoin is known and accepted worldwide, its price exceeds $1,000 again. This is more than a 100,000-fold increase in value. In 2009, a Norwegian student, Christopher Koch, was working on his thesis when he found out about Bitcoin and purchased some for less than $27. Then, in 2013, he remembered owning some Bitcoins worth over $860,000, which he used to purchase a luxury apartment in Norway. With this, he ensured his future. But the reason I am showing you this graph is to indicate that after its initial launch price of 1 cent, the price of Bitcoin has never dropped below 1 cent anymore. So even considering its initial price, it never went down, which is very important for us. A lot of us have missed the period when it was worth buying Bitcoin in 2008, 2009, 2010, or even in 2013. We have missed the Bitcoin Express. However, several cryptocurrency projects have started since Bitcoin, and the one I fully represent is FirstCoin. So why do I represent FirstCoin? Several cryptocurrency projects have found me, but this was the only one I could look at and say, yes, this is a promising, well-thought-out project that's worthy of considering. The reason is that this is the only cryptocurrency project with an exchange rate protection program. This is the only cryptocurrency program with an eco-sharing program that includes an ATM network you can participate in. Is everyone familiar with the terms sharing economy and crowdfunding? Let me explain quickly. Sharing economy means an economy based on community sharing. Two great examples are Airbnb and Uber. Uber does not own any cars, yet it became one of the largest transport companies. How could this happen? By people offering their cars into the system and making money on one side and creating profit for the company on the other. The same is also true for Airbnb. You offer your apartment to others and they have significantly cheaper accommodation, so in effect people rent out resources already owned by others. This is similar to the operation of a library, where I can provide books they can rent out, and thus I make a profit as well. This is the essence of sharing economy. This also appears in catering. For example, if I cook more than I can consume, I take a picture of the food, enter it into a community application, and if someone is in the neighborhood, I welcome them and I feed them. I have not wasted food, I used existing resources, and I made a profit. This is sharing-based economy. Crowdfunding is community financing. For example, there is a project someone likes, an innovation, a new solution to a problem. For example, a pen that can draw in 3D. But its development and manufacturing requires a lot of money. However, they don't want to take a loan from a bank. In this case, people who see the possibilities in the project pay $100, $200, $500, $1,000, or however much they want. When the project is realized, these people become the new company's shareholders because they have pre-financed the project. This is very trendy nowadays, so FirstCoin could be the bridge between crowdfunding and sharing economy, coordinating financial transactions without bank fees. Because if I want to participate in such a community financing program, then my transaction fees are lost due to a bank. And this is why a cryptocurrency bridge where such fees are non-existent is important. FirstCoin supports startups and allows business and partner shares. I will quickly summarize the 5 primary divisions of FirstCoin, the 5 branches of success. First, FirstCoin is a cryptocurrency. FirstCoin is a software, operates similarly to Bitcoin, but is capable of faster transactions. FirstCoin has the same basic advantages as a general cryptocurrency. It is fast, it can start transactions day and night, it is completely anonymous and very safe, and it can be followed on the Blockchain Explorer. Second, the eco-sharing program. If someone wants to spend their first coins, there will be various participating businesses opening in 2017, where people can get their share from the FirstCoin traffic. Third, and my personal favorite, is the FirstCoin ATM program. FirstCoin is expected to install ATMs in the first half of 2017. Currently, the first ATM is planned for Budapest. All community members will get their share from the traffic of the ATM as well. You have to realize that until now, only Bitcoin operates cryptocurrency ATMs in Europe. FirstCoin will be the second. I think it is very important that they immediately want to give cash in people's hands. The fourth division is the community business, of which I will talk more about in a while. The fifth division is education, because we can find plenty of false information on this subject on the internet, as well as so much stupidity from people that cleaning up facts in people's heads is important. I think education about the entire cryptocurrency technology is the way to do this. We would like to educate people on how to approach this world, this financial culture. This is all important because all members of the community must be familiar with the basics. I have already talked about FirstCoin as the cryptocurrency. It is worth mentioning that there is significant capital, modern server parks, and qualified marketing professionals standing behind the FirstCoin project, providing a serious background, both IT and business. Something else worth mentioning about FirstCoin as a cryptocurrency is that there is no inflation, since only a limited amount is available. In the case of Bitcoin, 21 million were programmed, of which 16 million have already been mined. In the case of FirstCoin, 110 million coins have been programmed, and because the amount is limited, its value increases similarly to gold. The more consumed, the higher the price. Cryptocurrencies are known as the gold of the internet. The second division, eco-sharing, provides shares of the FirstCoin spent in participating businesses and of ATM transactions. Sounds good, right? I have already talked about the education division. We believe in the philosophy of lifelong learning. So how is FirstCoin different from the other coin companies? Basically, there are 2 types of coin companies. In the case of the first one, the 99% of the companies, clients purchase coins directly from the company, and when they decide to sell their coins, they can sell them at the coin exchange if the coin is available on an official exchange. But even if it is available, there are not enough buyers because buyers buy from the company and not through the exchange, so the price goes down. Unfortunately, this is a very common situation, and a lot of coin projects have flopped because of this process. However, FirstCoin has reversed this entire process. FirstCoin can only be purchased through the exchange, and community members receive monthly rewards for keeping the FirstCoins in the club for 183 days. This motivates people to hang on to their coins. However, this limits the number of available FirstCoins on the exchange, and since there will be more buyers and less sellers, the price will go up. If we compare the 2 strategies, a number of important questions come up. I don't know how familiar you are with other coin projects, but let me ask you this. Why don't these companies accept their own coins as a form of payment? You cannot join the company's project and pay using their own currency. No, they won't allow this. Or why is it that most coin companies only keep promising to be available on the exchange? In comparison, FirstCoin was launched in August 2016 and was available on the exchange early December 2016. So why is it so important for FirstCoin to be on the exchange? Or why is it that you can only become a FirstCoin member by depositing a payment to the club using its own cryptocurrency. Because we trust and believe in our own cryptocurrency. Just think about it. Availability on the exchange is the basic element of the Exchange Rate Protection Program. The Exchange Rate Protection Program has several parts, but the foundation is that FirstCoin is a certified cryptocurrency. This means that it can be bought and sold on the livecoin.net coin exchange. It is listed on coinmarketcap.com, the most important cryptocurrency list. The blockchain explorer is available, its source is public, its wallet can be downloaded. All the features of a certified cryptocurrency. These prove that FirstCoin is a certified cryptocurrency, because unfortunately there are a number of coin projects that only claim to be real coins, but they lack source code and exchange availability. So you should be careful with these. There are too many out there. The man on the picture is Christopher Rieder, the chairman of the Austrian Bitcoin exchange. I talked with him in person back in September 2016 when I started this whole thing. He examined the source code sent out by the FirstCoin project and declared that this is a valid code of a real cryptocurrency. So it is a valid code of a real cryptocurrency. This was important for me because he's an outsider with no interest in the FirstCoin project, yet he certified FirstCoin as a real cryptocurrency. Our fifth branch of success is the community division. Building the community provides us with bonus FirstCoins. We can be part of the newest cryptocurrency success story. The strength of the community can increase the value of our FirstCoins because the more people join, the higher the exchange rate, which in turn increases the value of our own coins. Additionally, there are several passive income types as well. What are these? The first four are completely passive, so if someone does not build a community, they do not invite a single person, only deposit their FirstCoins in the club, they will be still eligible for them. The other five, which you see here, are for people who want to build a community. So we have 9 different income opportunities. The first passive income source is the FirstCoin advertising mining share, or as we call it, FAMS. The sense of this is that if someone deposits an amount into the FirstCoin club, depending on the amount deposited, they will receive 3, 5, or even 7.5% monthly reward. This increases the number of coins every month. I think these numbers indicate rather good monthly profits, and are only available in the case of cryptocurrencies. It is also worth mentioning that this is a limited offer, one that cannot be offered for a long time. Most likely these numbers will not be so high in the future. Another passive income opportunity, one that I believe has incredible potential, is the income from the increasing exchange rate. In December, I purchased FirstCoins at 50 cents, and it is now around 71 cents. This is an over 40% increase, and do not forget, this is only the beginning. The price of a FirstCoin could be $1, $2, or even $3 to $5 by the end of the year, simply because the price goes up as more people join the club, more people become familiar with FirstCoin, and more people buy it. The third passive income is shares from the ATM network. In order for someone to receive shares from the ATM traffic, they need to have $500 worth of FirstCoin in the club. And this is also true for the fourth passive income, shares from the turnover of eco-sharing participating businesses which accept FirstCoin as payment. So far, we have only talked about someone depositing FirstCoin into the club, which they can withdraw after 183 days. The next 5 income opportunities are for people who want to build this business. The first is a direct reward when someone invites another prospective member into the club. In this case, the inviting person receives 10% of the FirstCoin they have deposited into the club, up to 5 invited people. From the 6th invited person, this bonus doubles to 20%. This is relatively simple. The second such income opportunity is the mentor reward. If club members I invited to the club recommend the FirstCoin club to others, then I will receive an additional 7.5% reward for all members invited by my members. But the reason I wanted to participate in this entire project, the reason I said, Yeah, this is it, is the so-called pool income. If someone is really active in this project and invited at least 10 direct members and has achieved at least $5,500 turnover directly under them, they will receive shares from the so-called pool income, which is 5% of the company's total international turnover. The pool is 5% of the company's international turnover set apart and shared every other month between pool level members according to their total turnover for 4 levels. This is very important because there are all kinds of other systems where they offer you shares up to unlimited levels. But this system is better than those because not only can I receive shares from those under me as a pool member, but also from branches above me and at the same level as me. So for example, if someone connects a new member in Vietnam, I will receive a share from the 5% because they are also included in the company's total turnover. And this is a completely passive income. Once I achieve this, it will come every other month. Obviously, it is worth building further to receive more from the pool, but more on this later. Additionally, once someone is at a very high level, they can also receive shares from the so-called matching bonus as well. What is interesting is that this is a bonus share from 8 levels deep. This is worth talking about when someone is at a very high level. There is still another, the diamond reward, that is even higher. It is hard to even imagine the possible rewards with this. So to sum things up quickly, the bonus is 10% up to the 5th direct partner and 20% from the 6th from the first level, and 7.5% from the second level, and pool participation requires active membership, at least 10 direct partners, and at least $5,500 direct turnover. These are the limits. If someone decides to become a member, the smallest required amount is $200 worth of FirstCoin, and they will receive a 3% reward after the mined coins. The reward is 3% between $200 and $2,000, but they can join with any amount, since these are just limits. They can join with $500, $600, or $1,000 worth of FirstCoin. The monthly reward is 5% over $2,000 and 7.5% over $10,000. I think this is an incredibly large number that I can realize 7.5% each month. And then there's the VIP category, where you will receive the same 7.5% over $25,000, but they give an additional 10% FirstCoin bonus when you join. Let us look at how the numbers work out. What does the increase mean in practice? Let us consider that I purchase FirstCoin on the exchange for $700 or $7,000. Sticking with this example, the exchange rate is $0.7, so I will receive 1,000 FirstCoins. In the first case, the FAMS is 3%, which means an increase of 30 FirstCoins each month, resulting in 1,000 plus 180, equaling 1,180 in the first 6 months. Let us assume that the exchange rate increases by 10% every month for 6 months. In this case, the price of a FirstCoin reaches $1.063, and the value of the FirstCoins deposited into the club is $1,463. That is a 109% profit in 6 months, and we have only based this on a 10% average increase. Do not forget that the increase when FirstCoin entered the exchange was almost 40%. Obviously, in the case of $7,000, the increase will be even greater because the FAMS is not 3% but 5%. I think these are great numbers. I have to add that these calculations are mathematical models and are not meant to be promised profits. I do not want to perform any more calculations. If anybody wants to calculate some more, I have made a calculator program available for download at drcoin.net/calculator that can be used to calculate with an Excel table. What you have to see is that the 50% exchange rate where we started is a very low starting price, and our goal is to reach the $100 FirstCoin exchange rate. And this is only a 200-fold increase, while in the case of Bitcoin, there was a 100,000-fold increase. This is a completely realistic concept. We are currently about 71 cents, which is an over 40% increase since December 2016. So this has great potential, and you do not want to miss out on this. The sooner you begin, the more profitable for you. Our vision is to have FirstCoin available at more exchanges, and we are in the process of realizing this. We will achieve international recognition, for which we have created a cryptocurrency club, and we will establish an international ATM and participating business network. We will create FirstCoin startups and do everything we can to reach the $100 exchange rate by being present in at least 100 countries and reach 100 million users. These are realistic numbers in today's modern online world, since we are already present in 33 countries in just 6 months. I have to add that so far everything the company promised, every goal they have created, has been achieved. Others can back me up on this, which I think is also important. Soon, the system is going to be more modern and will be combined with a binary. A very serious background helps us achieve our goals. What you have to know about the company's background is that it is backed by British investments registered in Dubai, one of the financial centers of the world. The company's name is Dynamic Global Marketing Ltd. Its address and registration number is available for those interested. Here we have the coin's technical data and the LiveCoin main page, where you can purchase coins. LiveCoin is a respected British coin exchange with the 21st largest trade volume in the world, according to CoinMarketCap. So we are not talking about some unknown exchange. The number of partners continues to increase. Currently, FirstCoin's partner is the FirstCoin Club, which is really the first FirstCoin accepting business. Our partners include Cointed, CoinMama, LiveCoin, and CEX.io, which can all be checked up on. FirstCoin today is in the phase that Bitcoin was in 2008.
FirstCoin Club.